The Orange Army gathers for war. After signing an alliance with the Blues and the Tans, they're ready to go on their crusade. But the Green Army doesn't have time to wait for this new ally's reinforcements. Their forces have been fighting exceptionally hard, and despite the losses, they've finally started to win some victories against the Tans, Reds, and Purples. So now, they're going on the offensive. While their homeland defenses continue to hold, they're striking out into Tan territory. Gathering their navy, they start dumping soldiers onto the shores of Tan defenses. The Tans have limited defenses available to them on the front lines here. Most of their tanks are at the Green territory. They were not expecting this counter-strike. So, can the Green military manage to take over the Tan beach defenses, or will the Tans hold out, and the Greens will once again be put on the defensive, likely losing the Unifying Wars? If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more in the future. Either way, let's get into this. Instant Gaming has literally saved me thousands of dollars from their deals. And if you're watching this video, I'm guessing you like Army Men. You can get the Army Men RTS for $1.07 on Instant Gaming. You can play the Men of War Assault Squad 2 Army Men mod for $3.23, or the absolute classic Toy Soldiers for just $7. Let's not forget, you can also save crazy money on Xbox Game Pass, PlayStation Network cards, and Nintendo eShop credits. Trust me, Instant Gaming is extremely safe and my favorite place to buy cheap games. Alrighty then, gamers, let's go ahead and press start right here, and the Green invasion of Tan beaches is underway. Immediate shots getting hit into these guys as the Tans just pour fire down the beaches. This truly is a Green Army Men D-Day style Omaha beach invasion right now. There will be mass casualties in this amphibious invasion for sure, but it's a very important invasion because the Greens, after all, need to open up a second front in this war for themselves. Right now, they are playing extremely defensively, and this is their best opportunity to do it. They've had some really good victories or defeats that resulted in mass casualties for the enemies, so now they are finally in a footing where they can start their own invasion here and potentially open up a new front on the battlefield right as a potential new ally comes into play with the Oranges. So this is a very important invasion force and a very important defense for the Tans. Right there, 50 cal getting shredded by an incoming Sherman right there. The Greens are taking some heavy losses. They've got about 400 soldiers on the battlefield initially here, a pretty staggering amount, but they've got an additional 200 soldiers waiting in some of these Higgins boats right now. They have orders to basically stay undercover behind that sheet metal in front of them to protect them. The only thing that can penetrate is flak gun fire within those boats. So there are 4 flak guns that the Tans have. A few of them probably still operational, like this one right here. Not a crazy number of flak guns, but those could kill the troopers inside the Higgins boats, but they have orders to stay put because they are going to be the second wave reinforcements halfway through this beach invasion right here. The Greens continuing to take some pretty crazy losses on the beach right now. They're hiding in the dunes as they get covered in green plastic all throughout, but even still they continue to push forward because they know this is a kill zone, and if they stay down here, they are surely going to take even more losses. I'm not sure how the 50 cals are doing for the Tans. Yeah, this one got blown up. That was actually a really good location for one. This one up here also dead soldiers all throughout it. The 50 cals are definitely the first ones to get targeted by the Greens. It's a very smart choice right there, but the infantry is still very capable of killing a heck of a lot of Green soldiers throughout this battlefield, so I'm not too worried for the Tans. And this initial beach defense here for the Tan Army is not the craziest defense yet. You know, we've got staggered defenses throughout the landscape here, and then finally a bit of a bunker fortress back here that the Tans are going to be able to defend as well, and some ambush sites with trenches throughout these trees and stuff like that. So the Greens have a long way to go here, and the beach invasion is just step 1, and losses are already absolutely crazy for the Greens. So yellow are dead Tans, red are dead Greens. The Greens have taken extreme losses, really bad right now. So why don't we go ahead and unleash the second wave of Greens here from these Higgins boats. It seems like most of these soldiers did end up surviving. Like I said, these are really hard to kill unless you have high explosives, which the flak guns were focusing on the green tanks here, I believe, as well as probably the bazookas and the Piats that the tan soldiers are implementing on the battlefield as well. Let's go into normal speed here as the green reinforcements begin to invade the beach here as well. Oh my god! Thank goodness these guys weren't all the way up there, because that Sherman would have surely taken all of them out as well, but it doesn't matter because another shot ends up killing like 6 or 7 greens right there. Holy cow. Yeah, this is a brutal invasion to be a part of. I would not want to have my little green plastic booty on this beach at all. We've additionally got more tan soldiers like a little bit farther back up here. So if the greens start to hit this area and crest up that hill, there's additional tans ready to take them on and hopefully get some kills there. This flat gun is beyond repair. That thing is super destroyed. How are the flat guns over here doing? This one is also dead, and this one is super dead as... Oh, look at that. Yeah, there's no recovering that. That thing's broken to high heck. So greens have done a decent job of taking out those flat guns. That does not mean the tans are defenseless against green tanks, though. They do have Piat and bazooka soldiers throughout the back lines to take out these green tanks, and I'm not even sure if the green tanks have done all that much for this battlefield. Certainly a little bit, but I think they have not been the most impressive. There's actually a tan soldier down here, and he got a grenade off, but didn't end up getting that martyrdom kill that I think he was searching for right there. This green tank's pushing on through right now. We could really use a Piat soldier, but it looks like this guy's just got a sniper rifle. Not the best situation. This guy's also just got a, what is that, a G36 or something along those lines, so that's not going to be too helpful either. This green tank might just clear through and start zapping these tans and get crazy kills on them. This guy trying to defend his buddy over here who's getting encircled on the green little hill top here where we're just covered in green soldiers right now. He had the grenade out, he didn't throw it, and he ended up dying, but his friend at the bunker right there cleans up and takes his revenge for him. Absolutely gorgeous play from them. The most greens seem to be pushing up over this way. They've taken some losses over here, nothing too crazy or significant. Still got a couple tan soldiers over this way. It looks like they're getting, you know, pretty killed over here, as they had a lot more buddies starting out over this way, but are now having to defend alone. So it's not the best situation. More tan soldiers throughout these trenches right now, getting zapped by bullet fire as the greens just super push through now. Yeah, this is getting fairly devastating right now. Where'd that green tank go off to? It's over here now. It's wrecking some havoc. Wreaking, I guess. Is it wreaking havoc or wrecking havoc? Can it be either? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'm an idiot. We do have another bazooka trooper. No! That would have been really helpful against that green tank over there. But rip, there's a second green tank over this way too. So the green tanks are starting to tear through, which is definitely not a good thing at all. And the green soldiers over here are having a tough time with just some stragglers. In fact, there's just one little lone, I don't even know, he's got a Scar H, I think, trooper over here. Oh, he gets a kill, he gets a second kill! What? That's actually crazy. Okay, this guy's a G, and he is the last of the actual beach bunker defenders. He's a rare breed. He gets another kill right there. He is not going down without a solid fight. Is he gonna get more? I think he's trying to surrender, perhaps. There's a literal tank right there. Oh, he was about to shoot him and get shot himself. Now it looks like we do have, yeah, 4 tan soldiers over here as well. So those exist. Those are going to be a little bit of a problem, but nothing too crazy. Some explosions hitting over that way, but we need those explosions hitting the green tanks, preferably, I would definitely say. We do have some bazookas over this way, some gunners there too, so that could be decently helpful. We had some tans over here. They're all dead. That must have been due to the green tank. Yeah, this green tank is causing some serious damage. We got another bazooka trooper over here. And then, looks like one over here. So anywhere there's a bazooka trooper, the tank doesn't seem to be. And we have a ton of green soldiers now coming through as well. We're going to be able to support, basically. I don't even think that the greens are taking losses at this point over here. I think they're just sweeping on through, and it is causing problems. But the green tank over here does end up going down. Very nice. Okay, that's the first sign of, like, something good happening for the tans in a hot minute here, so that's kind of a good thing. That it could be really rough without that happening, but they've still got one tank, and he seems to be going into the same area over there. So clearly one of those bazooka troopers that we saw earlier managed to take that out. Look how cool this looks with the greens moving through the fields like this, through the barley fields. Yes, sir. Making things happen. Oh, green tank is taking down a whole building over this way. He could get another side sweep going here. I mean, this tank met a horrible fate. But it seems like the tan bazooka troopers over this way ended up dying, so those won't be a problem anymore for this green tank. And it looks like there are 2 more back here currently, still alive and kicking. Bit of a yikes. This could be pretty bad for it. And she is gone. That thing gets absolutely totaled right there. And now it's going to be up to green infantry coming forward. But they've got a whole wave of green infantry moving and grooving through here, past the beach defense and into the back little village defense here. We've also still got more green infantry way back here who will find their way up, hopefully, eventually here. Now, these tan soldiers over this way continuing to rattle off some shots at the oncoming green army. So these guys are far from done and will continue to get green kills here. But grenades coming out. Okay, terrible grenade, but the next one could potentially get kills here. I like the spirit. I like the gusto that the greens are showing here. We've even got some guys in the barn right now trying to take the doorway or maybe make a push that way. Actually, quite a number of green soldiers over there. Might as well be Shrek's barn. There's a lot going on here. These plastic army men know how to fight brutally. They will absolutely take you down in an instant if given the chance. And that's exactly what they're trying to do here. This doorway, it could become a pretty bad kill zone, but more tans over here are dying as the greens push. And what's good is the greens are also pushing from the side over this way too, and they've got soldiers over here. Where was that explosion? I heard it, but I have not seen it. Got another bazooka trooper still alive over this way. He's currently getting shot at a little bit by the greens, so he could end up biting the dust pretty soon here from a stray bullet. He's probably not long for this world, but if he could get out another shot, he would do pretty decent. These guys over here getting absolutely torn up by the greens, and the greens managed to capture this position. Is that it for the tans? I think this guy might still be... Yeah, this guy's still alive over here. But beyond that, yeah, that's it for the tans. They've still got these 4 troops over here, weirdly. And then, of course, they've got the fortress here, which really just has infantry, but little ambush sites around the woods there, which could be fairly helpful. So the greens begin their invasion of the fortress, and they are firing from very far away. They're not messing around. They want to take these guys out. And even though most of these shots are missing completely from where they want to be hitting, it's still going to be suppressing the tans. It's still going to be preventing the tans from actually unloading clips into them. And so that's why we're seeing just a couple of green soldiers getting taken down here in this little invasion force. So that's not too bad. Do have a little bunker here. 2 of the soldiers laying down. You cowards! The others, though, getting some good shots off. Looks like a couple tans have gone down. Yeah, there have been some losses over this way, but still far from over for... Excuse me, I got the hiccups all of a sudden. Still far from over from them. I think it's when I talk so much during videos that I eventually am like exhaling so much air that I get the hiccups weirdly. It's something like that. I don't know, that's not, you know, actual factual. That's not scientific at all, but that's my guess. The ambush area over here seems to be working out actually kind of nicely. These guys, okay, well that guy died, but I was gonna say these guys are getting a lot of shots off and not having a lot of receiving fire going into them. So they're actually getting some decent kills over there. And then we've got these guys here too, where same thing. I mean, they've taken less losses from the overall fortress, and they're getting more shots off overall into the Green Army Men offense here. So this is actually really working out for them pretty decently. The Greens do start charging on forward here. There's a little sand dune that they can take cover behind, but they're getting on top of that and starting to really spam fire out. I like their strategy of just focusing fire on one obstacle at a time and going all in on the fortress area over this way and ignoring the ambushers for now. Of course, you're going to want to double back and take them out, but if you concentrate your fire on one side, you're more likely to kill that side, and then this guy over here, this little defense, then you'll be able to fixate on them pretty purely, and these guys are starting to get nailed by some incoming green fire, so this is working out excellently for the green soldiers right now. Yeah, the greens are definitely taking some serious losses over here, though, so let's actually go ahead and highlight that real quick. Yellow are dead tans, red are dead green, so they have taken some substantial losses at this point in the battlefield, but they've still got a solid hit squad here. They've also got some reinforcers on the beach that we could still send up, but for now, they're just sort of derping back there. It's the derp thing going on. There's no one we can really retreat for the tans or anything we can repair for anyone. This has been a battle without the need to implement the rules for the most part of the Army Men series. If you guys don't know, in this series we have a few rules, like the repair rule, where you can repair broken tanks and stuff like that, although they all exploded, and the flak guns were completely toasted / the positions compromised. And we also have the retreat rule, where defenders who are sort of caught out can retreat back. I would say we could retreat these guys back, but they're probably in the best position they possibly could be. So we pretty much implement these rules when it's beneficial to one side, and we always try and implement the other rule for the opposite side as well, just to, because the AI can be so freaking stupid, man. So that's pretty much why. All right, the last of these defenders over here. Oh, getting domed. Absolutely destroyed. We got a couple more over this way. Why don't we go into full speed here, because they're gonna die pretty soon. So full speed ahead, 5 speed, super fast motion here. They're gonna get grenaded, aren't they? Oh no, this guy's gonna just go for it. What a stupid idiot. Okay, sorry, that might have been a little bit mean, but that was really dumb. He had a grenade in hand and he didn't use it. Look at that. These tans are getting so many kills for no reason. Oh, greens, you just choke these battles like crazy. Oh my god, they did not need to take 5 losses. No, sorry, 7 losses in that little assault there. We still got some tans left alive over here. The greens are now going sort of around here, just terrorizing them bit by bit. I would say it's safe to say the greens have secured the beach at this point, although there's just light tan resistance throughout. Oh my gubernatorial. Oh, these guys are cheesing right here. Oh, they got killed. One guy killed. The other getting kills. Not too bad. A little bit of cheese, though. A little bit of cheese for sure. And we still got these guys here. Oh, grenade! Granata! My goodness. Wait. What the? What? How did you get out there? And how did you get back in there? That's just stupid. That's just absolute stupidity right there. Alright. Oh, there we go. Now he's dead from in there. There's just 3 more guys here. Just grenade them. Just grenade them. Just grenade them. Okay, there you go. Bazooka works too. Alright, the fortress is down now. Now we just got these guys here. So should we like fire for them to attract the greens? Is that going to attract some greens? We'll just spam out some fire. No, that didn't attract anyone. Okay, here. The greens that are still dwindling on the beach here. Come on forward. They're mostly bazooka troopers, because it tends to be the bazooka troopers for some reason who do that. And we'll bring these guys in the back here, and we'll have these guys basically exterminated at the end of the video. And I would say this is a serious green victory here, for sure. The greens dominated. I mean, fairly Pyrrhic. They did take substantial losses during this assault, but it's their first offensive victory, I think, of the entire war. Hold up, that might be true. If you guys want to fact check me on that, if you guys know the other episodes well enough, let me know. Is this literally the first green offensive victory of the entire war? Well, I guess there was the Purple Fortress. They did win a battle in that, so maybe not, but at least against the tans, I'm pretty sure. So, which is kind of crazy. Last few tans here, wow, absolutely thwacked. The greens were not messing around, and there we go. Tan defeat, green victory, legendary status. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below what you think should happen next in the next episode of Army Men Unifying Wars. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.